deer. Already seen one. What's up, Bart? Bart band timed out Faith, which is kind of a good thing, but how dare you? That's crazy play. Going uphill play. About a rabbit bunny. Yeah, you ready to play? I understand play. I hear you play. I got you play. I hear. Zach's been there for 3 days. Mile in play. Mile in. At Gorgeous George. At Bob Hope. Had to read the motherfucking newspaper. Bill Lawns. Oh, excuse me, good sir. Whew. What the fuck? How that happened? Oh, excuse me. Two miles, play. 2 mile jog. I agree, play. Now we're over the 28-minute mark, but the speedometer kind of goes down, so it's 2 minutes behind. But I'll keep on going for fun. Some extra practice. Man, over 28 minutes on the board. Whew. We're dripping the sweat, playa. Oh, playa, I was just adding extra time for the speedometer. Because it was glitching out when I first started jogging. So I made sure to get the full 28 on there. That was solid, playa. That was solid. Whew. Whew. On the guy in the tent, I don't know about this bridge, but now the hospital's gone, so that's good. I can't really hear anything with these headphones on. So I'm not sure about this bridge that we're about to walk up on. Let's see here. Good. What's the Bart up to? Bart, Bart, Bart. Somehow I put my phone on lock screen. You got out of lock screen to call me. Oh, that's dangerous. Velcro sticks to that necklace deal. I'm going to remember never to do that again. At least I just called myself, not somebody else. That would have sucked. You think so, Playa? How do you think it's doing that? So you're saying pepper would also make your drug weaker there? Grok said so. Well, that guy is super reliable. The X? Maybe someday he'll get reliable, but are you saying he's reliable now? I heard he just did a new rollout. Grok 4.0. Really? Well, that means so would pepper and black truffle play it. And I would say you should probably have the black pepper and black truffle more than you should have the marijuini. Okay, I'll go with it, Playa. But we did research what else has cannabinoids and what affects the same areas. And it came up with a list saying black pepper, black truffle, a few others, but we'll just list off those two. Okay. Does that mean marijuini is naturally spicy, you think? It's very pungent, like a mold, you know? See, Playa, that's because those marijuini people are insane. It's the same thing. What causes the same effects? I mean, the same receptors are fired. You know, cannabinoids, that's just a fancy word. That's just somebody who's addicted to marijuini that made that up. It's already a receptor and a chemical bond. It has the same properties as black pepper and black truffle. see. So any benefits you get from your goddamn T8 or your goddamn Caminus Marigawini, you'll get the same effects from a black truffle or black pepper. Or at least very similar. Maybe you have to add some mold. I don't think Grok is that smart. I'm pretty good at chemistry. But bring up, say, mold spores from a banana. I'm sure it has its own, specific name. But say mold spores from a banana plus a black truffle. Would that do it? I'm guessing that's very similar to what your cannabinoids is, if it's anything special. I don't even think it's that special. I think that's way more special. Black truffle plus a mold from a banana. Yeah. Because there's not a lot of people as intelligent as me play. I guarantee it's similar. Very similar. And if it's different, I would add the mold of a banana. The mold from a banana mixed in with black truffle is probably exactly what it is. If it's anything different from black truffle mixed with black pepper. Play, you gotta try it now. Grab the mold from a moldy banana, plop it on top of some black truffle, and you gotta light it up, playa. You gotta be my guinea pig. You will be our study. Because I refuse to inhale on a chemical reaction. Especially a violent one like fire. My goodness, it's crazy. Notice I walk at night's playa. I walk in the early morning. There will not be any violent chemical reactions happening on me. Yeah, playa. White truffles are expensive ones, isn't it? Black truffles is it's still a delicacy, but not as much. Right? Let me look it up, playa. I got the other phone ready right here. Yeah, white truffles are generally more expensive than black truffles. Yeah, $4,000 per pound. Doing pretty good on my diet, you know. Pretty happy with myself. Another record yesterday. I went to bed. So is that why I like that? Oh, no. It was pretty good cheese. Yeah, I don't think I'd even ever eat it, but I wonder if I'd like the taste of marajoini. Like if it was just a food ingredient. You know, if all these wackos didn't make it like, so weird. But if it was, just a food ingredient, I wonder if if I'd like the taste. I like the taste of black truffle. It's such a unique flavor. It's kind of like a copper. It almost has like a, you know, like a suction effect. Like how it feels like it's sucking, or it's like electric almost. Wait, oh yeah, you said you got blue cheese? Lucky. That's what I'm gonna do on the first. Buy a $10 block of marbled blue cheese. Really? Nice. How big were the blocks though, play? This is like one of those co-ops, so they make their own, packaging. They usually get like the big old 1-pounder blocks. Yeah, you're gonna convert it for me, play? Or you gonna plop in the grams or something? Half-pound block? Hey, that's pretty good. Pound and a half? That's a good price. $5. My goodness. But did you get the jalapeno smoked Gouda? Play, I am in the cheese state. So this is where the United States gets most of their cheese from, the state. So we do got a lot of cheese options, play. A super wide variety. We've got 15-year-old aged cheddar, which is, pretty gross because it's got like cheesy sodium crystals in it. It's been sitting for so long. It's really expensive. I do like sharp cheddar though. Even the 2-year aged cheddar. That's delicioso. What? Yeah, play. Maybe when I go to that store again, the one I take us to and the cart rattles, I have to show off the cheese aisle. It's beautiful. No way. Not a chance in fresh hell, playa. Let me check. If I had to guess, it's going to say like Switzerland or Italy. That's because they're a bunch of uncultured homos. Or, whoa. Uncultured, Europeans. I take back that I love homosexuals. They're some of the most intelligent people. I mean, they could beat anybody straight, that's for sure. No way, play. Let me look. Oh my goodness, you're telling me the truth for once. Oh my goodness, he's telling the truth. That's the first time. I'm shell shocked right now. But let's be honest, you guys are kind of lazy, so you probably don't do anything good with the Gouda. You probably just made Gouda, not like all the variants and symbiotes that have come after it. I know, play. That's what I read too. This is shell shocking freaking territory. We're in an area I'm not used to right now. Bart Dimberton telling the truth for once. But okay, you said another one though. You said another Whopper. Where best cheese? Oh, what the hell, Oregon? Well, play. I'm sorry to say this, but it's in the United States, but they're saying it's in Oregon. Yeah, but the United States has the most gold medals, so, or at least the most Olympic medals. Which one was it? But you're saying just for ice hockey? Or ice skating? And the best microchips. The best everything, yeah, I bet. Look. Hey, what the hell? Why did it bring up Switzerland? If Switzerland only has 3, and then down here it says. Let me look. We gotta do a little bit more research. I think it's the United States again, Playa, but. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the United States play. We have the most. And Sweden, Russia. Blah 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 blah. Where are you even ranked, play? You're not even ranked, play. Play, see, there you are again. You're lying. Your country doesn't even have any medals. And what did you say? The Netherlands invented microchips. That sounds plausible, actually. Oh, you're a liar again. It's the United States again. Invented the light bulb. Now, everybody says Thomas Edison, but we also know that he was the first one to copyright it. I don't know if he's the first one to make a working model. Of the light bulb. Oh, the first arc lamp. So 1809. And it says he was born in the United Kingdom. He died in Switzerland. I think that was a battery. Theo. I think that was a battery, not a light bulb. Unless you have, you know, you're kind of nuts, so we can't really trust Theo, what she says. Well, it says this guy did play. I mean, what is your, definition of a light bulb? What, an arc lamp? Something that shoots bolts electricity through it into a piece like a tungsten or copper. So we count that, which I'd count that. Now it's Phillips, playa? Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll look up your claim there, Theo. A second here. We'll look up Bart's claim too. It says no. Yeah, and the guy I looked up did it 90 years before Thomas Edison. But yeah, the guy I just looked up did it 90 years before him, or before that company. It was like in 1807. Well, they might mean the introduction of the first light bulbs rolled out in America. Actually, we'll look it up that way. Did Philips roll out the first light bulbs? Mm. Yeah, commercially available, I'm guessing. They were the first company. Yeah, I mean, Thomas. I don't even think he rediscovered that. I think you're talking about the freaking battery. I think you're confused. Or maybe you did listen to something that said that, but you do watch a lot of misinformation. Like, you watch literally people in their basements putting information together. Bart, that's not what this is saying, playa. Actually, let's look that up. Okay, no, we gotta roll out. We gotta do Theo's lie here. What did... Yeah, I'm a skater. Yeah, I don't know what kind of hoopla you guys look into a lot, but I'm sorry to tell you, you're wasting your old minds on that. It says no. There's no credible evidence to support that. Yeah. He went against the Wizard of Men? No. I watched that episode 1,000 times more than you. There was already arc lamps. Tesla also didn't make the light bulb. He made the current form of light bulb. A more direct copy of what everybody uses. Actually, not anymore. Like, technically, like the 1950s, the 70s, or 80s, probably. Maybe even up to the 90s, but not nowadays ones. Yeah, I bet. Theo. You know, I can't believe Bart actually came up here with actual fact for once. He shocked me, Playa. It says there is no evidence for that. You can't rediscover that never existed. Here. I'm sure you're talking about this. So you're saying they had pictures? They had pictures of lamps with fire, you frickin' goofball. Yeah, you just know. You just know how to lie. But no, Bart hit me with the fact today. I was like, damn, I got straggered there. I was like, oh no. I got hit for once. Play. It was weird. Yeah, you print it out with your printer, don't you? Black pepper invented. You bred it into existence? Maybe. I mean, you do. Some of you guys do like to actually do a lot of inbreeding up there. Plants. Are you saying they invented the current strain of pepper? Or what are you trying to say there, Playa? Oh, really? Your super quantum chemical reaction brain? Playa, we all have that. Don't act like you're special. We all have quantum chemical reactions. I don't know, Playa. I bet that one guy who went to the arc lamp, I bet he sold a couple, Playa. You probably put it on shelves, you mean? Mass shelves everywhere? Really? This is England, you liar. Play, I'm not watching your conspiracy theorist bullshit. Play, if you believe, I'd be there fact checking everything he said, and I'd come out with 80% of his information being wrong. Play, I know how you guys work. You're trying to waste people's time with your lies. Okay, bye. Yeah, that's right. You better rage quit. I heard he was trying to make that 100-foot wireless chart. I mean, actually, that's true, too. You can do that. Now, do I think he's doing geoengineering? Yeah. I mean, we could do that. I could do that myself. So I don't know what you think is so special about that. Game over. I mean, play it. It's just a chemical reaction. Is there water up in the sky? Well, guess what? Use the chemicals that make water heavier so it can fall on you. And obviously, I mean, you'd have to be stupid. There's a lot of stupid people that actually don't believe in weather engineering. But it's just a chemical reaction. There's water above you. If you use a lot of heavy elements and you shoot them up into the sky, guess what? They're going to bond with water molecules and they're going to slam onto the ground. It just makes sense. Everything's, I mean, humans have a hard time with this because a lot of them are the children of Adam. So they've been hot wired not to think about chemistry. But every single being, every single thing is made out of elements. Nobody's exempt from that fact. Which, don't you worry, I smell it on YouTube also. I smell it through the skin, through the screen. That's so awesome, play. Are you talking about the water tornadoes? They do it in Dubai openly. They have drones dropping silver oxide and some kind of electric charges, and they were able to make it rain, supposedly. It was on their news. And I think in Vietnam, supposedly, that's what everybody says. There's a whole bunch of accounts from soldiers saying, they made us shoot this cannon, and suddenly it just started pouring like I've never seen. But also a lot of people are liars, so it's hard to tell. Okay, now you're being crazy, play. Inside of a bottle? You're crazy. Lightning? Yeah, you can kiss your ass. Now you're making up shit. In your plastic bottle, you had lightning, huh? Why do you gotta lie so much, Theo? Are you bored over there? Are you seriously eating fish that much that the mercury has damaged your brain? Oh, really? Oh, my. So we're believing 16-year-olds now, are we? Well, I need to have some kind of proof for this, obviously. Oh, you had glass bottles, you're saying? Actually, I drink out of a glass bottle every day. Good purchase. It's a beer bottle with a silica bottle cap. No plastic. I really want to buy, I mean, I'm sure it's hard to make and it'd be expensive, like probably $20 per cap. But I'd really like to get a glass cap. Yeah, you're still crazy, though. You said there was lightning inside of a bottle. You're crazy. No, I bet, yeah. You're probably correct there. I forgot how old you are, playa. I forgot that you're 102. I forgot, playa. Sorry. 102. 102. No, playa, you're always wrong. I already fact-checked you like 3 times today, and you're wrong all of them, except for just recently when I forgot that you're so goddamn old. So yeah, it was a mistake for me to say plastic. Especially, back when... I don't know how old your brother is. Technically, that was your fault. But I should have knew, since he's your brother, and you're 102, that he's got to be also like 120. No, not even close. Not even close. And factually accurate. I'm as correct as nobody. That's how that should be read. older brother. Playa. Damn. Playa, why are you like 300 years old? It's you and Grandmaster Yoda. I'd say the ancient one from Marvel, but that's a little too old, Playa. I don't think you're 20,000 years old. And yes, I do know Yoda's 900. But you're like Yoda's little brother, little sister. Yoder. And yes, Yoder is an Amish name. Play, I would beat up your brother one-handed. Tell him to roll up. Is he in Canada too? Play. Oh, I will play until you're covered in it. And once you're covered in it and all you taste is shit, I'm going to tell you to eat it and like the taste of it. Excuse me. I had to release my internal gases. What? Play. He's probably worried about you. He's like, where the hell did my sister go? Oh, I think she was yelling at the police, and then she said to the police that she was going to move to Alcatraz. So she might be in on a little island somewhere by Mexico. And his response is like, what? What the hell? That's wild. Now, they probably worry about you, Playa. Like, where did that lady that used to call us all the time and then yell at us for no reason go? They're probably so bored without you, Theo. You're probably their highlight of their day. Oh, he's the one with all the info on the computer. Play. You were probably a highlight. They're probably missing you so badly. You remind me of News Now, Elisa. Have you ever watched that chick? I think she's supposed to be a A1 auditor, a A1 drifter. She's got the PayPal hanging out. $2011. Really? Play, you're a bad auntie. You're a bad auntie. Bad hombre. I think Donald Trump's right on you kind of people. You need to stay out of the border. Get away from the border, hombre. I think we're needing to protect the other border too. Lead. This hombre in chat. Actually, Lead's supposed to be in Croatia. But still. That bunny rabbit knows what's up. It's running away. play. You rubbed a little bit of alcohol. Play. What happens when you drink down alcohol so pure? It just unties the family glue, debonds you from the family. It turns you into a crazy old lady with an alcohol problem. And play. I think there's still time. You could stop drinking alcohol. You could apply the glue back on. You could go see the family. Run, rabbit, run. Hop, hop, honey. Play it. Look, listen. We're trying to be serious here. I'm spitting it right on you. You don't like the smell of it, do you? It's a little too pure. A little too sticky and factual. For some reason, it doesn't fall off. Why is that, playa? Because there's a little bit of concrete action. A little bit of factual statement in that shit right there. That's why it's so sticky. The sticky, icky, shitty, itty gets right into your mouth, playa. And you can't control its strength. It's gonna smother you in that shit smell forever. Playa. Also, we gotta remember here, and there's a really big fact we're all forgetting here. I did 28 minutes of jogging. What an impressive record. Tomorrow will be 29 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Play, I wish there were facts to ignore, but all you ever give me are lies. We fact check them live, and guess what happens? Automatically, it looks like you're a fibber. You do no research because you're lazy, and a lazy man is a boring man. That's right. I think you might be a Sir Madam. If I've ever seen a tranny in my life, you'd be one. And that's a fact, Jack.
Yellow lights are flashing. Yellow lights are flashing.
Play, I would roll up on you, but you live in hell. I ain't going there. I am not going to Alcatraz. Is that a fire? What the hell is that? Must be a street light. Okay, bye. Quitter. Rage quitter. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This bag has been here for 3 whole days. What's in it? I don't know. Poop? Oh, look at you lying again there, Dio. You can't stop yourself. You have an addiction. Compulsive liar. Playa. Say it to my face. You big disgrace. You got mud on your face. And it's not even mud. It's the shit I'd be spewing at you. You know, who hasn't been? I mean, he's been rolling up like 2 comments per day. But that lead, where's that motherfucker lead? Did I finally break that boy? Is he shattered? Is he in pieces because of the brilliance of my mind? That's my fantasy. That is my hypothesis. It's what I believe inside. I destroyed lead. I made him taste the awful words that he would say, and he didn't like it. He was defeated in a haste by the brilliance of my mind. Playa, cover that thing up. It's tiny. Nobody wants to see your tiny pecker, Playa. Keep it hidden. But that lead, let's talk about lead for a second here. That lead, he thought he could move from Croatia all the way to Canada and then start talking shit to a Wisconsin man. Playa, I showed that guy. I showed him up. He will not break my record. He is utterly afraid of my record at this point. The jogging record is massive at this point. Theo, by the way, I noticed you use a Mega Mind looking picture of me. I'm not Mega Mind. I might be as smart as Mega Mind, but my head is not as big as Mega Mind's. So, good. I can't wait for him to roll up. I'll buy him a Little Caesars pizza. The boy looks frail. You got to get him some food to eat. No, you're a shill. 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 Not even a high paid one. How are you going to be a low paid shill player? How are you going to take that $50 and like it? No, you did something to it, player. I know the truth. I know the facts. I know a liar when I smell it. You, right here, you're a liar. Look how big that house is. That's actually a pretty decent house. Used to be a building thing for some kind of business. Really? $280 in bathwater sales. That's impressive. Too bad I made $290. Hot air sales are going up. They skyrocketed. And I think I might increase the price to $300. Damn, player. Damn. $1,250 for mangled feet picks. Make sure no mosquitoes are getting on me, player. Okay, did we break 10,000 steps yet, player? Let's look. Oh, we're real close. We'll get there. So you're saying about, what is that, player? Is that like 7,000 something? Yeah, that's like 7,030. Is that what you're trying to say, player? 7,030? You got a pavilion over here? Got a little shetty? Got a giant spider web. We almost missed. Can you guys see it? There's a spider. That's a huge spider web. That's a 2 foot, 2 footer across. Three foot across, something like that. 4 foot across. 5 foot across. Oh shit. Water damage. Really, playa? Have you? I mean, what's like the job? Are you thinking about getting the job, playa? Are you done with being a hobo? I can't believe you're a hobo for this long, playa. I can't believe it. Who said you could take a break? That freaking long. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be a? Are you an alcoholic supplier? Wow, you can turn off everybody's power, but it's cutting that lock. Interesting. I ain't even met the billionaire for brunch yet. Playa, you're gonna meet the Mad Hatter right across the street from you. He's gonna give you a couple nickels, and you're gonna cry with thankfulness. And you're gonna be like, "Oh, thank you, that would buy the island, thank you." And he'll be like, "Oh, no problem, no problem." And he pats you on the butt and leaves. Playa, the only cartel that's popping over there is that military. They're gonna come up, snatch you up, right when they hear, "Oh, she ain't paying her bills. She ain't paying her bills." They're gonna pick you right up and hog tie you and throw you on the boat. Probably leave you in Florida. Next Thursday with Jen and Jeff. Really? I've never heard of a prostitute doing that before, so. Oh, that's savage, play. I just went savage on you. You deserved it, play. Be a good one, too. But, I mean, if we're being honest, I've never heard of a prostitute, doing that kind of stuff for free, so I've got to think you're lying. Is that where the princess lives? Huh. did Theo get here on time? That's weird. She usually comes an hour later. She was here this almost the whole time. She's doing good. I think we hit it. We hit the 10,000 steps. Mm-hmm. We did it. We did it. We did it. No, play. You're not allowed. What do you think you're doing? I can't see your pictures yet. Well, technically, yeah. Mexican people are indigenous people. Real Mexicans, at least. Because Mexico doesn't really exist, planet. It's still Turtle Island. What? That'd be Siberia. See, there Bart goes again. He's one with the lies. He's gotta lie 24/7, except for about his Gouda cheese for some reason. That must be his highlight. Play, why can't you do a simple Google search? You can watch all this propaganda on YouTube made by basement dwellers, but you can't watch a frickin' Google search from doctorates and people that actually go places. They actually ask people questions. Play, I don't get the difficulty here. Can you just steal all this stuff? I think you can. Let's go steal some plants, play. Actually, there's something over there. What did I assume? Lord ass? Extra 20. What? You're gonna give me 20s? Pay me in 20s! Aw, shit. Really? She started off with the screech. She gave out a power screech and they all started running. That's it. I'm turning on the hose. No, you just told me to tell the truth. That's all I did. Oh, play, I'm smacking you too fast, play. I'm just too witty. Is that rutabaga? Or no, that's beets, isn't it? Is it a big old beet? That fucking garlic? A big old clove of onion? How'd he break in there? That's a big old onion. I have to go in there and rob the cradle, if you know what I mean. I caused no riots. I was right there, all up in it, filming. Oh my goodness. I'm calling the cops. That's it. I've had about enough of this. I'm calling the freaking feds. Oh, yeah, we may just film some theft right here. Kale? You got kale? Damn. There isn't no sign saying I can't, rob the shit out of this place. I don't even think it's robbing place. I'm using the word robbing, but let's be honest, I might just be doing a service here. Damn. There's just a lot of veggies here. Yeah, when you say your intelligence relies on Google searches, that's like saying, oh, your intelligence relies on books. No shit. No shit, you vindictive moron. No shit, I got smart off of research. I can't have a discussion with a liar. We can discuss right now if you want. And if you get upset that somebody fact checks your lies, it sounds like you're the one with the problem. And you should get over it. You haven't won any debate. And in fact, if you ever did like an actual debate, you would know that there's a judge, there's a moderator in a debate at all times that would fact check your lies. So right now, our moderator, you could say it was Google. You obviously don't like it. I don't know, but they might be missing some cucumbers if I can find some, because I've got my juicer. I don't got any cucumbers. Look how big those onions, though, are. They might lose an onion. We might go Grand Theft Onion. If we can't find any cucumbers. If I find some cucumbers, we'll go Grand Theft Cucumber. That's it. We're going Grand Theft Onion. Actually, it doesn't have any signs, so technically, it's a community garden. It doesn't have a sign saying don't pick. So, Grand Theft Onion. 1 second. Reincarnated. Is it really a reincarnation? If you've been recycled? If you come back? But you're all new? Nothing is... Holy shit, they got a lot of onions. And no cucumbers to juice? Ain't that a shame? Yeah, doesn't say anything about, non-helpers are not allowed to pick. But I don't want to pick too much in case I've missed it. I am looking for the sign. Oh, a rinse table. That's broccoli. Beans. Damn, I can't Grand Theft cucumber. And find no cucumbers to juice. Dang. That actually saved me money. I see some tomatoes. Oh, tomatoes too? Blueberries. I'm getting wild here. I better not steal too much. We just stole an onion. I'll look again to make sure. To read the rules. Really? Is that the definition, player, or is that your definition? I know how you like to work. Player. Your whole persona is a lie. And you spread lies because of it. So that's what you think reincarnation is? You gotta remember the memories? We're looking for the science player. Play, I can already feel that though. I'm a straight up OG. I was there in the war 1812, me and you. You were really there, but I got shot playing. I died. But you somehow survived. You found the fountain of youth. I might push a really good. That's my mom to save her the stress. I don't want her. Your mom's still alive? Play, that's crazy. Players, I think we accomplished the mission. Grand Theft Onion. Grand Theft Onion. I repeat, Grand Theft Onion. Success. Actually, it does say community garden, but it says to share with members. I don't know if I'm a member. I'm around the community. I walk through here every day. Oh. Well, R.I.P. R.I.P. in chat. F in chat. F in chat. Playa. We're almost done with the walk for today. The jog was a success. 28 minutes. Bye, Playa. You too, Playa. Theo, you have a good day, Playa. I'll see you in the cheesy account, hopefully. You need to still unblock me. You're a rogue. You're a rogue. You're a troll. Theo the troll. You a sick bastard. That's you, Playa. That's you. You don't even know who your mom was or your dad. Playa, I gotta record everything. Make sure it's all up on the up. Okay, Playa. We're at the save point. Bye! Did I squeak?